We have been learning about matter and different objects in science. So today we have a fun little science lesson. Glory has 3 object challenges that she has to complete, and she gets to see which materials are correct and which ones are not to complete each task. Challenge number 1 was writing I love dad on a piece of paper, but she had to use a skewer and not the pen because after all, they both look the same and they both have points, so clearly they should both write, correct? Challenge 2, I did not get filmed, I don't know how, but it was gluing a piece of paper to another piece of paper using peanut butter, because why would peanut butter not work since peanut butter and glue are both sticky? And then challenge number 3 was a tasty challenge. It was eating a small cup of ice cream, but she had to use the spoon made out of paper, not the one made out of metal. And so the object of these is just to talk about how different objects are made up of different properties. And just because they look similar or have certain similar characteristics does not mean that they are all able to be used in the same way. So this was just a really fun way to make science come alive. And then it was also a way that we had a little conversation on how God makes every person unique and fit for different talents and different ministries and different jobs. And just because we may look similar to someone else, it doesn't mean that we have all the exact same characteristics and we don't have the exact same purpose. We're all here for a distinct reason. So that was a fun little devotion to throw in there as well. And then this is the worksheet that went along with the lesson. Now, we didn't fill this out. We just talked about it. Oftentimes, we won't sit down and do a worksheet like this. We will have a discussion around it instead. And the cool thing with this is you can do any 3 challenges that you want to do. So originally, they had eating cereal with the paper spoon or the metal spoon. They had blowing up a balloon versus blowing up a Ziploc bag. And they had drinking through a straw versus drinking through a noodle. Now, we didn't have all the things in our house, so I went ahead and made up my own challenges following the same rules. And then we talked about the observations. So I'm just going to go through the ice cream one with you. And again, these are very, very simple. But with the ice cream one, the observations were that the paper spoon did not work. One of her vocabulary words this week was flexible. So I was really proud. And she said, Mom, it's flexible. It doesn't work. You have to have a metal spoon because the metal spoon isn't flexible and it has to hold the ice cream. So that was a really cool observation. And then it says, why did the blank work best? The metal spoon worked best because it held the ice cream. Why didn't the paper spoon work well? The paper spoon was too flexible, so the ice cream just kind of fell off of it. So again, super fun, and it just made for a really